so far when you got a head start. We could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I get up from asking all you boys.
Hello everyone, my name is Febiola.
I'm Vanny and Julia.
My name is Suci
And I'm Desfitri Violanda.
To celebrate International Disability Day, in this podcast today we will talk about disability awareness.
Before we go there, first of all, I'm gonna ask, have you guys ever heard about disability awareness?
Yes, of course, I've heard of disability awareness.
Disability is someone who is given special attention to his mental health, which allow it to return to normal.
Yes, of course.
So disability awareness signifies in educating the society regarding disability and who we as an individual can bring about the necessary change. Learning acceptance is the fundamental of having an understanding approach to the disability awareness, which hence take place everywhere, such as at home, school, workplace, health institution, and etc.
However, we often see discrimination towards the people with disabilities, and that can lead to the undesirable outcomes for communities as a whole. Therefore, for a better future, we must try to minimize the discriminating culture and promote disability awareness through platforms for each and every individual, so that the foundation of empathy or vigilance and helps in breaking social barriers.
So why is it important to spread disability awareness in school? Research have found that disability awareness programs at school have led young children to gain empathy and have positive attitude. This particular attitude then further grow on an individual, making them better citizens as this matter.
Many outside influence have a child's attitude. The main default ideas about diversity. Less and people from home, first and less experienced, but school plays an important role in developing attitudes. School is the place where students learn, surrounded by other people with many differences. At school, students should learn to be accepting, understanding, and friendly.
In addition, promoting disability awareness start from home. Teaching your children about disability will help breaking in social barrier and allow a better, wholesome approach to inclusion of people with disability. The most essential factor when teaching your child about the importance of disability awareness and
Moving on from the importance of disability awareness, we will start talking about perception of disability.
Perception of disability is an important construct affecting not only the well-being of individuals with disabilities, but also the moral compass of the society.
Negative attitudes toward disability disempower individuals with disabilities and lead to their social exclusion and isolation.
by contrast, a healthy society encourages a positive attitude toward individuals with disability and promotes social inclusion.
The current review explored disability perception in the light of the in-group versus out-group dichotomy, since individuals with disability may be perceived as a special case of out-group.
Potential factors influencing perception of disability were considered, and the level of society, family and school environment, and the individual.
Better understanding of factors influencing the development of disability perception would allow the design of effective interventions to improve the children's attitude toward those with disability, reduce intergroup biases, and promote social inclusion.
Next, we will start explaining about what is disability. Disability is defined as any impairment of the body or mind that limit person's ability to partake in typical activity and social interaction in their environment.
According to the most recent albeit death estimates in the United States, about 90.7% of children have a developmental disability, whereas 5.2% of children live with a moderate or severe disability.
Although people with disabilities time refer to a single population. This is actually a diverse group of people with a wide range of needs. The people with the same type of disability can be affected in very different ways. Some disability may be hidden or not easy to see.
According to the World Health Organization, disability has the dimensions.
First, impairment in a person's body structure or function, or mental functioning. Example of impairment include loss of a limb, loss of vision, or memory loss.
Second, activities limitation, such as difficulty saying, hearing, walking, or problem solving.
Third, participation restriction in normal daily activities such as working, engaging in social and recreational activities, and obtaining health care and preventive service.
Disability can be related to conditions that are present at birth and may affect function later in life, including cognition, memory, learning, and understanding, ability, moving around in the environment, vision, hearing, behavior, and other areas.
This condition may be disorder in single gain. For example, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, disorder of chromosome, for example, Down syndrome, and the result of the mother exposure during pregnancy to infection, for example, rubella, or substances such as alcohol or cigarette.
Disability can be associated with developmental conditions that become apparent during childhood. For example, autism spectrum disorder and attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or ADHD.
Disability can be related to an injury, for example, traumatic brain injury or spinal cord injury.
Disability can be associated with a long-standing condition, for example, diabetes, which can cause a disability such as vision, loss, nerve damage, or limb loss.
Disability can be progressive, for example, muscular dystrophy, static, for example, limb loss, or intermittent, for example, some form of multiple sclerosis.
Next, we will start explaining about what is impairment. Impairment is an absence of or significant difference in a person's body structure or function or mental functioning.
For example, problem in the structure of the brain can result of difficulty with mental function, or problem with the structure of the eyes or ears can result in difficulty with the function of vision or hearing.
Structural impairments are significant problems with an internal or external component of the body. Examples of this include a type of nerve damage that can result in multiple sclerosis or a complete loss of a body component, as when a limb has been amputated.
Functional impairment include the complete or partial loss of function of a body part. Example of this include pain that doesn't go away or joint that no longer move easily.
I think that's all we can say about disability awareness.
And thank you for watching.
Could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I get up from